Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. I want to come to you guys with a word tonight as we begin to end this night. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. In life, we will have friends. We will have associates, and sometimes we associate with people because for strength, for guidance, for encouragement, for wisdom, for direction. So we surround ourselves with individuals, but sometimes it's just going to be you. It's going to be you in the trial. Sometimes it's going to be you in the tribulation. Sometimes it's going to be you in the battle, just you. And in these moments, this is when you are going to have to encourage yourself, because the enemy tries to play with your mind, to make you feel as if the pain is unbearable, to make you feel like you can't make it past the loss of this loved one, to feel like you can't make it past the loss of this job or the current situation and the current state that you're in. The enemy attempts to play with your mind and attempt to tear you down and to break you and destroy you and weaken you and take you to a low place. But it says in the context of Mark chapter, I believe it's Mark chapter 5, in conjunction with Luke chapter 8, the woman with the issue of blood. It says in Mark chapter 5, I believe it is. It says the woman said to herself, "If I can only touch his clothes, I will be healed." This woman had been suffering for 12 years. It says that she has been to numerous doctors and been to numerous people, and nobody can heal her. Nobody can fix her. But now, today, she is made up in her mind in the context. She says, if I can only touch his clothes, I will be healed. What is she doing? She is encouraging herself in the Lord. That's what you have to do. That is what we have to do. Man, some in the weakest times of our life, in some of the baddest moments, in the darkest places in our life, we have to find a way to encourage ourselves. I call myself Rocket Man. That's what that title has been with me all of my life, almost all of my life. And when I work out and when I'm pushing myself to go, I say, "Rock, you got this, baby. You got it. What am I doing? I'm encouraging myself. I'm motivating myself. Because sometimes we try to depend on another person, another man, another woman to encourage us, to motivate. And I'm not saying you don't need anybody, but sometimes you got to muster up in yourself some strength to encourage yourself. Sometimes you got to push yourself. Sometimes you got to motivate yourself. Sometimes you got to nudge yourself to go get it, to stay in the fight, not to give up and not to give in. Sometimes ain't nothing nobody else can say, something nobody else can do in order to get you to the place that you need to get, in order to get your mind right. Sometimes it's just going to be you, the battle, the trial, the tribulation, and God. So sometimes you have to encourage yourself. That is the message for you guys tonight. It says in 1 Samuel chapter 1, and I believe verse 30, it says that as David and his men were away at battle, it says that some other evil individuals came, and it says that they destroyed the city. And it says they not only destroyed the city, it says, but they they took all of the wives and all of the women and all of the children, the boys and girls, took everything. And it says that when David and his men got back, it says they began to weep and cry and weep and cry, and they cried till they couldn't cry anymore. And it says that the men were so angry and ticked off at David. It says that they began to muster up a plan that they were going to stone David. And David has rolled for these guys and led them through so many victories and battles and wars. But now the same people that he has led to victory, now these people are about to turn their back on him and talking about killing him and stoning him to death. You know what David does? He's hurt, because not only have these men suffered losses, he also has lost his as well. Well, it says that David, he begins to encourage himself in the Lord. In the midst of his pain, in the midst of his losses, in the midst of men who are supposed to be following behind him, he finds a way to encourage himself in the Lord. What is the message for you right now? Man, people might be out for you right now. A sickness might be out for you right now. A family member, a co-worker, co-workers may be out for you right now, trying to destroy you, trying to hit you with stones and destroy your name and drag you through the dirt and break you and take you to a low place and take you back to a person that you are not supposed to be. I'm here tonight right now to tell you to encourage yourself. I'm here to encourage you so you can encourage yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. How can I do that, Marcus? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to encourage myself. How do you encourage yourself? I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. He will never place more on me than I can bear. The word says, if I knock, doors shall be open, that if I ask, I shall receive. The word says, if I have faith as small as a mustard seed, that I can move mountains. That is how you encourage yourself in the Lord. That is how you get through your trials and your tribulations. That is how you get through those dark places and those dark moments. Trouble will only last for a minute, but joy, sweet joy, cometh in the morning. That is how you encourage yourself in the Lord. That is the message for you guys tonight. Stop looking at somebody else to encourage you, and learn how to encourage yourself. I love you guys, man. Be blessed.